You don't have a consistency problem. You have a connection problem. See, you keep trying to stay consistent with something that you're not emotionally tied to, and that's why it never sticks. Today, I'm going to give you 3 things that I learned that completely changed how I think about consistency. Because once you understand this, staying on track stops being a struggle and it'll start feeling a little bit more natural. When I first started working out, man, I had no consistency at all. I'll start, I'll stop. I wouldn't feel like going. And I think to myself, maybe I just don't have a discipline, or maybe I'm not built for this. But what I didn't realize at the time was that I truly wasn't connected to my why. I was working out just to get some abs, just to look good. And I wasn't thinking about my health, my energy, or being around for my family. So every time I got tired, every time life got busy, that surface level motivation just disappeared. Because when your reason is shallow, your effort is temporary. It wasn't until my wife got pregnant that I started thinking about me being an older dad. The fact that I was about to have a son that'll be watching my every move, seeing how I showed up every morning, was something that really shifted my whole mentality. Now, it wasn't about just looking good. It was about setting an example. That's when the workouts stopped being an obligation to me and they became part of who I am. Here's what I learned about consistency. You see, consistency follows clarity. If you don't know why you're doing it, you'll never feel anchored when things get hard. Your why is the root. Everything else grows from that. Your why can't just be, I want to lose weight or I want to make more money. It has to mean something. It has to hit your soul a little bit. Let it hit different. It became about being an example for my family, showing my son that discipline and self-respect is not about perfection, it's about effort. So when I wake up tired, I remind myself I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing it because he's watching. You see, when you connect your goals to something bigger than yourself, you stop quitting when it gets uncomfortable. Number 2, motivation fades, but systems last. You can't depend on motivation. It's like that one friend who shows up when it's convenient. You need systems, small daily actions that don't rely on how you feel. Waiting until you feel like it is the fastest way to stay stuck. You need a routine so simple that it doesn't rely on motivation, just movement. For me, it was the PPS method: push-ups, pull-ups, and squats. Every day, no excuses. You see, the thing about systems is that they don't need to be big, they just need to be consistent. If you do something small enough, often enough, it becomes who you are. So instead of chasing motivation, chase momentum. Because once you get moving, the feeling follows. Number 3, accountability changes everything. When no one is watching, it's easy to make excuses. But when you have someone who's expecting you to show up, whether it's your family, your community, or your future self, that standard changes. Accountability can be very simple. It's my son, it's my family, it's my audience. It's that voice in my head that says, Kris, you said you was gonna do this, so do it. And sometimes that's all you need. You don't have to be perfect to be consistent. You just have to be honest with yourself about the effort you're giving. Because accountability isn't about guilt, it's about ownership. And the moment you start holding yourself accountable, your entire life levels up. So if you've been struggling to stay consistent, stop blaming yourself for lacking discipline and start by reconnecting to your why. Why did you even start in the first place? Who are you doing this for? Get clear on your why, build simple systems, and hold yourself accountable. Those 3 things right there, they'll change everything. And once you find that, you won't have to chase motivation anymore. It'll chase you. Keep showing up even when it's not perfect, because one day you'll look back and realize you didn't just build consistency, you built character. If this message hit home, make sure to drop consistent in the comments. So I know that you're locked in. And if you're serious about growth, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with someone who's been needing that extra push. And remember, as always, day by day in every way, just keep getting better and better.